There it goes. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. I'm JWE here, and we're returning to our tournament. We're going for the Rex round. As you can see, we've already got all of our Rexies lined up and ready to go. They've all been named. And our first contestants are the Slate King and the Boulder. So I believe these guys should be sufficiently hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and open up these gates and see who comes in first and who goes for the other gate. Because sometimes that's a thing, too. Come on. The meat is right here. Okay, Slate King is still too thirsty. Alright, the Boulder's going for it. So we'll at least get him in the arena. No hesitation. Right for the food. Okay, good. So he doesn't quite know what's up yet. We're going to wait for the Slate King to finish his drink, and hopefully he'll come over here and realize, oh, wait, no, you can't go that way yet, buddy. Just go eat your food. How hungry are you? Yeah, you're sufficiently hungry. Go eat the food. Go eat the food. Slate King should be getting pretty hungry, too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're definitely hungry. Alright, I need you to start eating, because once you start eating, I can safely open this gate and let in the Slate King. Come on, buddy. He's like, oh, look, there's food here. Never mind that I should be able to smell that from, like, 10,000 miles away with that nose. Alright. Come on, big guy. I know you want in here. There is food in this direction. He's taking a freaking nap. Of course. Of course, because I hit the record button. Therefore, he must do his own thing. Just like animals in real life. Yeah, I'm well aware. I'm getting everything set up for the next round. So I've got a few... I think I've got up to 3... pardon me. Yep, there's the other one. I've got up to 3 animals lined up in here so that when we've got the next 3 slots clear, we can go ahead and start rotating the next species in. Come on, Slate. In you go. You need that food, buddy. I need you to get in here before Boulder gets in there. Don't do it. Nope. Boulder. No. No, Boulder. No. Got it, Boulder. You're making this so much more difficult than it needs to be. I'm trying not to starve your opponent. Okay, now that you're taking a nap, let's open the gate. All right, come on in, buddy. Come on in, buddy. I know you're hungry. I know you smell that meat. I heard that frustrated roar. That's it. Come on, this way. There we go. And he should be going right for the food. Because the Boulder looks like a boulder. And then suddenly, wait, that's not a boulder, that's a Rex. Ah, screw the Rex, I'm hungry. So we'll go ahead. Oh, yes, I know. You'll get your turn too, don't worry. Go ahead and let him get fed up, and then they should instigate the next fight. Excuse me, pretty soon here. Oh, or they'll do it right now. Yep, there we go. He's like, wait, that's not a boulder. Alright, we'll see who wins this one. Boulder makes the first move. Okay, so circling. Oh, Boulder makes the second move. Will Slate King even get a hit? Gradual circling. They're close enough, I kind of want to be like, now kiss. But that's what they're doing, just with their teeth. There we go, Slate King got it a hit. Looks like we're doing 2 for 2. So this will probably be where they back off and stumble away to heal. Yep. That little tail droop. Alright, let's see the drunken Rex wobble. There we go. It's mostly in the head with this one. Because the arms are too tiny to do the funny thing that happened with the Spino. Alright, so I'll wait. We'll do like usual. We'll wait until they come back together and then see how this goes. Alright, we've got the next round set up. That didn't take long. Come on. Shift. He's like, I must get in the correct position before I reciprocate. Alright. Boulder strikes again. Let's be another 2 for 2. Nope. 1 for 1. And that was it. So we'll wait for the next one. So far, the Slate King is at least standing his ground at the end of each fight. That seemed to be the big indicator with Big Red after he lost the tar face, so... Alright. Alright, we're getting ready for the next go. More threatening snips and nips. That was a little broken. Okay, Boulder got the first hit. Will we get a winner this time? Are we going to have a decision? Nope. Just more screaming. Boulder's like, even new Boulder is like, why do we do it this way? Why can't we just make a decision? I think if you put the number of fights on maximum, you should get results within 2 to 3 battles as opposed to 5. Boy, that head wobble, yo. I mean, just... that head wobble. Boulder's feeling it. Alright, we'll be back with results. And we have our first Rex winner. It is the Boulder. There we go. That animation looks a little bit more proper now that we have the right size skulls to go for. Alright, Boulder's the first one. So we'll go ahead and let Boulder pop back over here. And recuperate. Oh yeah, feels like he is kind of eager to get out of this ring. Oh, wrong button. He's gonna try and eat his opponent now. Yeah, I don't blame him. He's pretty hungry. That's okay. I'm just gonna kind of shove my muzzle in here. Will he still eat, even though... Nope. Okay, he actually does stop. Okay, I wasn't sure. He's kind of like, hey, I was eating that. Okay, so one thing I did between pause bits is I went ahead and added some gates onto here, even though I like the setup we have, and I'll still kind of use it for the first 2 combatants. We've had so many issues with dinosaurs just getting stuck in the tunnel or going the wrong way. I figured just having gates everywhere would be more helpful. So, close up this one, so he's in there and can recover. So our next contestant, these are my acros. Yeah, the acros are lined up yet. It's going to be Rock Slide. So we'll go ahead and deactivate that. How hungry is Rock Slide here? He's been pretty vocal. Him and Mudslide have been pretty vocal in the background there. You're a little hungry. But I'm about to give you some more space to explore, so. Oh well, hello, Jelly Bean. I don't quite think you guys heard that, but I just got a little trill over here. Like, I know you heard the one that I did in response, but I'm not sure you heard her. She's a pretty quiet cat. All right, let's activate this one just to encourage him to get in the correct pen. I like this setup because I kind of like the idea of they don't know about the arena until they get into it, but sometimes you gotta go for function over form. Alright, close this gate. Now close that gate. And now close this gate. Alright, and I will go ahead and let him feed so that Boulder has plenty of time. The Boulder has plenty of time to recover. The Boulder! I wish I could do the voice. I really do. I wish I was good with, like, you know, explaining what's going on in a sports announcer way, and then just, the Boulder did this thing, and because it would just make that with so much more humorous. Okay. And this will be to lure in the next acro, so we can get that going. And we'll name these guys before the acro round. Alright, so see, 1, 2, so this one will be next. And then once he pops out, I can get the 6th one incubated, and then as we lose Rexes, we'll gain acros. Come on, let's go, buddy. That's right, in you go. Get in there, you big fruit. Okay. He really does kind of look like a fruit. That's not a very good combat name is fruit, but still. Alright. So let's go ahead and... Wait, what is this? No, I don't want the Indoraptor, I want the Acrocanthosaur. Modify. And down one. And incubate. Okay, good. So that will be all 6 skins. And the Rex round will be a little faster because obviously we have 1 less Rex to go through. So we've got 4 Rexes left. Will the Boulder be able to hold on to his title? We'll find out relatively soon. Tarface has been enjoying his time in recovery and temporary retirement. I'm wondering if I shouldn't find more ways to kind of make this, for lack of a better term, pretty. Maybe just surrounding it with more trees, I guess, but I don't know. This works for now because this is the main area. This is what needs to really kind of look nice-ish. Even though the original setup I had, like, the pens were larger, the fences were a little bit more curved. It just kind of looked better in general, had a more pleasing aesthetic. But I didn't surround it with trees, so I guess that part could have been better. But it was also kind of taking up the space in a weird way. So I voted for, I downgraded for efficiency. All right. Okay, the Boulder's slowly healing. How is Rock Slide's hunger level? Has he eaten yet? I don't want to starve him. I just want to make sure he's hungry enough to go for the center when it's time. So I think when the Boulder here is at about 75%, I'll kill both their food. And by that point, they should be starting to get pretty hungry, and they'll want to come into the center here. While I wait for that, because it's not going to take long. Oh yeah, he's already 71. I'll go ahead and give you a quick look at the Acrocanthosaur. I think, honestly, this model looks ridiculous. I mean, I've seen more ridiculous things, but like this one it looks just a little bit rushed, because if you see it compared to some of the others, the skin just doesn't quite have the same feel. There's something slightly off about the textures. I mean, I'm so glad we have an Acro. I kind of like that dinosaur, but this, after all the other dinosaur games I've played where you can play as the Acrocanthosaur, this does not look like an Acrocanthosaur. It kind of looks like those old, the old versions of dinosaurs where we used to thought they were all just a bit more upright than we realized they probably were. So, yeah, I mean, he looks somewhere between I should stand vertically like a person and therefore break the skeleton versus the dinosaurs that make more sense that we tend to portray these days. So, and they do whatever that is. And on the one hand, I like it because it's a unique animation, but yeah, that's not an Acro. That's a potato. All right, so Boulder should be... Oh, he's at 80. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and kill the food. Get these guys nice and hungry so that we can get them in for the next round of Rexy combat. All right, where is Rock Slide? Did you get the chance to... Okay, good. He did not get the chance to feed, so that will make it even better. He'll be keen to get that meat. And how is the Boulder doing? He hasn't eaten recently. Still healing, but he has not eaten recently enough. I thought for a minute there was still just like a tiny bit of scarring on his muzzle somewhere. But I think that stuff might taper off after they're out of the red. I've never really put that to the test. Yep, I'm well aware. We'll worry about that when we get there. In the meantime, they can just stay in here. They have infinite lifespans, and this park has hammer space. So, can you imagine three of these big things with the spatial requirements they would have just kind of crammed in here? Yeah, they'd go Indo-Rex and just kind of kill each other, and then probably everyone else. Yeah, okay. So I'll come back when we have the next 2 contestants in the ring. I feel just a little bad for Tarface now that I'm really looking at it because the pens where the combatants get to rest is just so much nicer than this tiny little hovel. But he has a view, which is more than he had in the others, so I guess it's a little bit of a trade-off. Okay, our contestants are in the ring. Yeah, Rock Slide was definitely hungry. The Boulder's like, dude, seriously, I thought I just got rid of you. I thought I just got rid of one of you guys, now I gotta fight a whole nother one. Well, let's go. He's initiating that challenge. Come on, Boulder. I'm just gonna casually sniff and maybe think about fighting, and Yeah, I guess I should probably fight. Defend your title. Alright, the opening move goes to Rock Slide. You can't beat me. I'm bigger and better. Boulder's just like, yeah, but I have a bit more experience than you, buddy. That was almost like a ninja bite right there. Alright, Rock Slide strikes back. Will the boulder get in another hit? He should. It's usually a 1-for-1 until they split, or a 2-for-2 until they split. Come on. Someone make a move. Somebody make a move. That is a long circle. There we go. Right. First few blows have been exchanged. Yep. Okay. That's round 1. Or I guess sub-round 1, since the rounds are kind of between each dino, but yeah. Alright, so I'll wait until it comes back around. I'm really mad that I missed it, because I was zoomed out, and the boulder's tail inverted through his body and then came back to the correct position as I zoomed out. I don't know why that happened, but man, I wish I had recorded that. If I had just waited a few more seconds. Man, the physics in this game sometimes. Boulder is showing off his battle scars. Or he was for a moment. He was totally facing the viewing platform. And then just took off because I started recording. Because animals. Alright, we have the next bout. Yelling match. Who will make the first play? Alright, watch that gets the first hit in. Boulder's not down yet. Will Boulder count? He curses, that's for sure. Alright, there's the count. And this is probably where they'll split. Yep, these fights are getting pretty predictable. Alright. Narn, that lazy little nip. I'm honestly looking for weird tail physics at this point. Because the fact that Boulder's tail did what it did. See, because I zoomed out, and then that was when his tail did the thing. Doesn't look like that's going to happen now. Of course, that's the first time I've ever seen that, so I'm not sure we'll even get to see it this round. Alright. And our winner is Rock Slide. So looks like we don't have a reigning champion between Rexes yet. Alright. So Rock Slide wins. Go ahead and let him in. Oh wait, this one was not his. That's right. This was the Boulder's pen. Gotta let him in the other way. It's interesting because with the Spinosaurs, there was a clear champion right until Tarface took over. And with the Rexes, it so far looks like there's going to be a different winner every time. So whoever comes out of this one might not have very much in the way of combat infamy. Get away, I want to eat my opponent. Beat it. Yeah, he's going to... Or he's just going to wander off. Yeah, he's not happy about this. Alright, so come on now. Go. The food is over there. You can get some well-deserved rest and then come back around for the next fight. And then, if you manage to defend your new title, then maybe you'll be able to join Tarface. The problem there is Tarface will probably be one of your opponents. Come on. Get through the gate. Get through the gate. There we go. Move your tail. Like, I know I can just close the gate because video game. But, yeah. I have cats. They do that. They'll just stand there with the tail in the doorway, and you're like, well, come on. Alright. So, next on the list is, I believe, mudslide. Yep, so we'll have rock slide and mudslide. How hungry are you? That's the question. You're hungry. You're hungry enough to follow your nose here. Alright, and once again, we'll set up the new gate system because sometimes these dinosaurs are just a little herpader. And then we'll get one of our acros in here. Actually, I realize this is where I should be putting the gate, so let me go ahead and do that, because that way it still kind of keeps my illusion of you can't actually see the arena. But I've already done this, so I'm just going to let him go through these gates, because it's just easier right now. No! I wanted to click the gate, not the dinosaur. Go. Come on now. I need you to get moving on. No, I don't want... Yeah, there we go. Oh. There we go. And there we go. Alright, that makes so much more sense, because this way they still don't see the arena. Alright. Yeah, give him a chance to eat. We'll go ahead and activate this and let in our next acro. Because the Rex round is almost done. Alright, so next Potatosaur away. So yeah, it looks like after the first one, they you've got more combat infamy. Because I was checking out the combat infamy on the boulder, and he got I think 138. So I guess the combat infamy does go up if the dinosaur takes down another one that has combat infamy as well. Interesting. Okay, so that makes me wonder how much is Tarface's combat infamy. I don't remember. Yeah, 512. Okay, that makes sense because I know Big Red had a good bit of combat infamy when he first, when he was taking charge there. He's like, I could break this. I think he wants a piercing. Really, buddy, dude. Okay. Would you feel safe at the zoo if your Rex could just like shove his head through the bars like that? Supposedly electrified ones, too? Yeah, okay. It's getting close to that time, so I'll go ahead and cut it here, and then we'll come back in the next video for the next round of Rexes. Hopefully we'll get a champion by then, and then we can move on to naming our acros and getting that round started. So I'll see you guys in the next video.